And lo, I started out as a mere cobbler, seeking riches and fine foods and women to satisfy my urges. But what did I know? I went out to the streets and I found a peasant, and he showed me the error of my ways. He showed me I could just sit on my hand until it fell asleep, and then it would feel like somebody else was touching me. That's my favorite story from the Book of the Stranger. We'll discuss other stories from the Book of the Stranger as we discuss this episode of Game of Thrones. It's Watchers on the Couch. Welcome back to the Watchers on the Couch. Today we're discussing Episode 4 of Season 6, Book of the Stranger. I'm Tim Pickerel.
I'm Sarah Hedrick.
And I'm Mike Daffron.
And we are bare bones today. First recording from the new space, which is not completely set up yet. So we've got one mic across the... we've got two mics if we count the one to my right. But there's one microphone in the center of the table that we are all speaking into. And it was quite the episode.
Yeah.
It ended... It started amazing, ended amazing. A few misses in the middle, but you can't be completely perfect.
And you stole my damn joke.
Look
of the Stranger.
You look so pissed. Oh my god.
I was excited about that.
I'm sorry.
Look of the Stranger.
Dude, it was the best.
Teaches you how to make a numb hand and then jerk it.
Sorry, did you have a whole thing?
No. I was just going to say something about it.
I was thinking about what...
That was pretty amazing.
On my drive home from work, I was thinking what my cold open for this episode was going to be, and that's what I ended up doing.
I didn't make The Stranger, though. That's pretty much the opposite of what I did after this episode. I tried to heat my hand up as much as I could without burning it, and then jerked it.
Okay.
Thinking about that hot Daenerys puss.
Okay, so speaking of which, this is going to be interesting since we only have one microphone, and
Only if you get burned if you touched her boob after seeing that fire.
I'm sure.
I'm sure that.
Or do you think her skin always stays completely cool?
Yeah, I think it's a solid 98.6 degrees.
Oh, all right, that's disappointing.
Okay, so
The Stranger.
I thought she'd be glowing red.
Yeah, like hot coals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That'd be sweet.
Melt your dick off.
You wait till the right temperature. Put a thermometer in there, from the grill.
Right, yeah. Oh my god.
Tim, I need to borrow your grill thermometer.
Well, yeah. That was a great scene. And it's the scene that everybody's talking about. That nude scene. It's like there was more to it than just the nudity. But if you look on social media, on all the stuff that's showing up on the Facebook walls, it's all about the nudity part.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she did the nude scene again. I thought she had. I thought it was.
I thought so too. I looked it up because I thought she was going to be a body double.
Yeah, it was not a body double.
Huh. Okay.
Oh,
the lighting looks so weird on that scene.
It
does, yeah.
And that's why I thought it was body double. And she said things, about she's not going to do nude scenes anymore. So
right.
We've talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so glad she changed her mind.
Everybody's lying. Kit Harington says Jon Snow's dead, and Emilia Clarke saying she's not going to do nude scenes anymore. Yeah. I'm waiting for the guy that plays Hodor to actually start DJing in one of the episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ned Stark, he's a liar.
He was that asshole.
Yeah. He even lies to his wife. That's the biggest thing. He couldn't even tell his wife that it wasn't his kid. Can't trust them bitches. Well, I guess we don't know that yet. Because we still don't know, because we didn't see that scene. We didn't see any of that. I thought that was bullshit.
Yeah, they're really pulling they're really milking that one for all it's worth. We were thinking, man, they're going to really draw out the Jon Snow resurrection. Nope. Mm-hmm. That one we get right away. We got to wait for all this Bran Stark stuff.
Mm-hmm. And we probably won't see it next time either, because on the previews for the next episode, it just shows It shows them with the White Walkers.
Yeah.
So I doubt it'll even show the Tower of Joy again.
Right.
Ever again.
Probably.
Until next season.
They're like, yeah, there's no fun scene. Didn't mean anything.
Yeah. Well, let's hear from Chris. Chris sent his thoughts in.
Oh, sweet.
This will be an interesting way to do this because since we only have the one microphone, I don't have Chris's audio piping through our headphones, so we can just comment real time. So I'm going to play it on the phone into the microphone. So what I'll probably end up doing is just cutting in this file. So
super high tech here.
So yeah.
Hey guys, here's my thoughts for this week's episode. If you give a bird as a gift, you're an asshole. It's just my opinion. Birds are a shitty pet.
So true.
I definitely nodded off during this episode, during the King's Landing stuff. There have been a lot of long exposition scenes this year, and I watched this after working all night, so it makes me really tired. Ramsey snapped me right back into this episode when he killed the chick from Harry Potter. I wanted to see more of her character, but it serves me right for liking a character on this show. Beware the ginger stare. It's only step 1, but Brienne wants step 2. And the actress that plays Mother of Dragons is a liar because she totally went topless again. And it was awesome. And she pulled the Carrie. And everyone should know you never call a lady a cunt and get away with it. And now my thoughts have ended. I hope you guys like the new studio. Farewell.
Well, we like the promise of the new studio, but the new studio is not a studio yet. It's just a room with a table. It was a good point he made about how she pulled a Carrie.
Yeah.
It was kind of Carrie-esque.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
And he made a good point, because in my notes, when I was taking notes about King's Landing, I wrote down King's Boring.
It was kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm interested in seeing where it goes. But yeah, it's like, ugh.
I really actually hate every scene with the High Sparrow. I don't know, I just don't like... I don't like looking at him.
His face just a...
I almost hate his face more than Ollie, but...
Wow.
Like, brush your hair! Brush your hair! Look at his hair, he's dirty.
Yeah.
Like, the gods are okay if you take a shower and brush your hair, alright?
No.
Make some shoes. It's okay to make shoes for yourself, okay?
Apparently it's
You don't
not.
have to sell them. That's fine. You don't have to sell them for money, but you can make them for yourself. Yeah, it's okay.
Terrible.
Gods are okay if you look nice.
Yeah, apparently.
Presentable.
So you're supposed to be poor, dirty, not have anything, not be able to do anything for yourself. I don't know, because you can't, like, actually make shoes for yourself. Like, are you supposed to be able to farm for food? Or are you supposed to hunt? Like...
And that's a skill. People need shoes. Maybe you could just sell them for a reasonable price. You know? Just make a living. People need shoes. That's a skill.
Yeah.
0 to 60 with this fucking sparrow, man.
What is this skill now? Just talking, putting people in dungeons, and you know,
making people feel shitty about themselves. Yeah.
Torturing Loras and making them eat puss all day. Make it stop.
So much vagina.
They keep shoving it in my face all day. That's what I think's happening.
Okay.
Or shoving flowers up his butt or something.
Night of flowers. Here's a pansy.
Or just put him in his face. The pollen! I'm allergic!
Yeah, he's not red from getting beat. He's red from just sneezing all day.
His eyes are all watery.
Oh, allergies.
I'm no stranger to Zyrtec. No, nothing? Alright, that's fine. They don't all have to be winners.
So Marjorie's faking it, I guess.
Yeah.
Fool me.
Did she?
Yeah, I thought she was kind of going along with things.
I wasn't convinced.
Tell. So, I don't know. But yeah, I think she's alright.
Yeah, she'll be okay. She's
And pissed. What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to do my brother's a big old pussy.
It's a lot of, this was definitely the episode of the pissed off women.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
That's fair.
And good for them.
Because that's still like King's boring, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You had two pissed off ladies, Lady Olenna and Cersei.
Yeah.
And then we had, obviously, the Daenerys scene. But also Sansa Stark.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she's ready to throw down.
Yeah. Brienne's pretty pissed, too.
Well, yeah, it's like, oh, you're the one that killed Renly, you did, with your vagina demon.
Wow.
Because that's how Brienne talks.
Tormund wants Brienne's vagina.
Oh, yeah. I was seeing a love connection there.
Brienne's gonna chop some heads off and then give some heads.
That was, I mean, right from the get-go, Tormund was like, what?
That was awesome.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I love this place. It's great south of the wall.
Yeah.
John was going to go south at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite quotes of the show.
What was it?
With where are you going? South. What are you going to do? Get warm.
Tan, you know, find a good beach.
Find a dragon.
Yep. Ride it.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all the women are really wanting to fight, and then there's all the women. That's not what my thought was. What was my thought? I was thinking about the surviving Stark members. So Sansa's been like victimized almost the entire season, and now she's like gearing up for a fight. Jon, the polar opposite. Ever since he's left Winterfell, he's had to fight, and he's tired of fighting. And then same thing with Arya. She's had to fight for a long time. So, and she's well, I don't know where her character's going, but she's like being humbled a bit.
Yeah. Unless she's still faking it.
Yeah, she could be. Yeah, she could
Best
be pulling
faker ever.
But yeah,
Wasn't that the point?
She's taken after her dad.
But no,
Lion.
You made it. That's a good question though. Isn't that exactly what she's being trained to do? Is to lie.
Mm-hmm.
She's being trained to be a faker.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna be better than her dad.
So much better.
She's gonna pull off her face and be her dad.
Whoa! Yeah.
She better not wear Ollie's fucking face. That better not happen.
Ollie.
Hey John, remember this guy? Here's the jokes. What if I stab you with a needle while I'm wearing this face? It's not funny, I told you.
I want her to wear like the Hound's face, but only his face, like
Just her body. So ridiculous.
Is that how that works?
I don't
Or does she
know.
need like a similar body to match the face?
I have no idea.
Do the bodies change?
I don't know. Are we saying that Jack and Hagar and the waif are the same size?
No, but do you
No.
think they're the same person?
We see them in the same place.
Yeah, but we've also seen her pull off. Oh wait, how did that work? He died.
Yeah.
The waif was behind her,
Right.
and then when she turned around, it was Jack and Hagar wearing.
Huh. Oh yeah. I forgot about that scene.
Maybe they're the same person.
So, well, what my thought was maybe Jacques and Hagar's been dead for a long time, and the guy, the guy that actually like brings her into the House of Black and White wasn't the same Jacques and Hagar.
That's probably more likely. Mm-hmm.
That's just my thought. I could be wrong.
Okay.
So, did anybody think it's weird that Sansa like didn't really recognize like or freak out or say anything about? Oh, you died and came back to life? Like,
I wonder if they even addressed it.
Well, he said he can't stay here after what happened. So I assume that they had their exchange of stories. And with all the other exposition that's happening, you don't really need exposition on things that have already happened to the characters. You just need them to have you just take it on faith that they had that conversation.
Okay.
I would think.
I think so, yeah.
Otherwise, it's just rehashing the same stuff, for to fill up 50 minutes or however long it is. So.
I'm sure they were talking a long time about how Jon Snow's all mopey and depressed, and I don't want to fight anymore. Oh, I hate being alive again. Here's what's going to happen. He is so depressed that he's going to kill himself.
But he can't die.
And Melisandre's going to bring him back again.
Oh, no.
He's like, no! He kills himself again, but they keep bringing him back.
She's like, you're the promised prince.
Just let me die.
Like, he's the one that was promised. I thought that was Stannis.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh, man. She was so close to having to tell him what happened to the princess. I mean,
And Brienne just popped in out of nowhere. Hey, I know what happened.
I know what happened to Stannis. I cut his head off.
I ruined everything. Yep, so he didn't find out about the tree.
But he will.
Yep. And then he'll be like, yeah, cut her head off. I'll tell Brienne. Like, alright, do it. I don't know. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. Or maybe he will say that, or want her to do it. But Jon Snow's like, dude, can't kill her, she brought me back, man.
But he wants to die, so...
Wait. He never said he wanted to die.
Not yet.
At no point, man, I wish I was still dead.
Oh, wait, I thought I just saw that. No, that was just my agree. It was so realistic. You got me all confused.
I don't know how that'll go. Maybe we'll never find out.
Maybe they had that conversation already off air. We need more exposition at King's Landing and in Bravos. So,
no.
Yeah, that's boring too.
What?
All this Bravos stuff.
I like the Bravo stuff.
Do you?
I do.
I mean, I like Tyrion getting to be diplomatic. Marine, sorry, yeah.
Because I was like, we didn't see Bravos.
Right. Well, I haven't been overly impressed with the Bravo stuff either so far, because it was just mostly her getting beat with a stick until last episode.
Yeah, I didn't even really have any notes for Marine. It's just like, oh, nobody's happy.
Tyrion did some talking, and he's probably going to get killed by Grey Worm.
Yeah.
Grey Worm's going to have him killed, or be killed, and that's how he dies. And then everybody's going to be unhappy.
Nobody's gonna bring him back so he can ride a dragon.
I don't think Daenerys is going to be happy when she comes back about it.
No.
Especially now that she has a freaking Dothraki army.
Right.
Again.
Well, terms have changed.
She just flies in, vote Trump! Burn it all!
Yeah. But the Dothraki, don't they have slaves?
They did, yeah.
Yes.
So she'd be like, no slaves no more.
Yeah.
Wait, do they have slaves?
I thought they did. They sell to slavers.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if they have. Yeah, maybe they don't have slaves. I don't know. I just under the impression that they did.
They don't have slaves, they just sell people.
Yeah, right?
I think that's slavery.
We don't.
I think that's at least participating in slavery.
It was absolutely participating, yeah.
We don't call them slaves.
We don't keep them for long.
Never give them names.
We need horses.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But fuck them, they're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She Anakin Skywalker's all the Dothraki leaders.
I thought the place did go up in flames a little fast.
Yeah, because
but I'm okay with it.
She had that other friend that she made prep the tent.
How do you know that?
Because she said, you can help me before she goes in there to... I assume that there was like
I'm assuming they did something. Yeah,
they oiled the ground or something.
Yeah. Smells a little oily here. We just put some oil down. It's a little dusty. You didn't want it too dusty when you're walking around.
Well, they probably oil all their little.
Makes sense.
They all have fucking ponytails, so they probably oil their hair and shit.
Probably.
That was one of the things in the books. Dahario was
It's like a greaser.
Yeah, kind of, because he's got like a really oiled beard, and it's like blue.
Okay.
And he's got it's bedazzled. He has like a blue bedazzled beard or something like that.
Would it be more Mr. Sexy in the books or less Mr. Sexy in the books? Equally.
I think we see more of him in this show than we do in the books. But that's because Daenerys' story in the books is so slow that...
Dario, speaking of Dario, we saw that Jorah had Greyscale.
Oh, yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
It's out.
Yeah.
People know.
It's like, don't touch me with that stranger arm.
Jorah's like, I don't care. I love it. I'm surprised, like, when she was naked and walked out, he didn't just, like, run up. Like, she's naked. Come get her fast. Just strolling out, him and Dario, real easy.
Yeah.
Then he bends down and starts jerking it. Looked like he had a little chub before he bent down. And then everybody's looking down except him. He takes another look.
Yeah.
So he's like, I need one more look. Yep. Mental picture.
He actually makes the sound.
Wow.
Man.
He just invented a camera. That's the first camera.
And call it the friend zone. Tag your friends.
Tag them.
Well, I don't know. I have to fill up audio somehow.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe, I wonder how long you can keep it a secret. I don't think it'll be for long.
Well, it can't be for long now because somebody knows.
Yep.
Well, I guess does Tyrion know? And Tyrion doesn't know.
No, Tyrion has no idea.
Just Dario. And obviously Jorah knows.
Well,
Because he has it.
Right.
Technically, two people know.
What if every morning he just woke up and he's like,
oh, shit! I forgot.
Where did this come from?
That's because he dreams so deeply about Daenerys.
Right.
Then wakes up and realizes his life is shit again.
I love the whole exchange between Dahario and Jorah. With it's like, so
It's kind of a dick.
she doesn't want your old balls.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Your old balls can't take it. Your heart will explode in your chest.
Let me tell you, she's a wild one in bed. Oh man, this is great. Let me tell you some deets.
It'll be interesting to see how his tune changes now.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's never seen her pull this whole, like, I can't be touched by fire thing before.
Oh yeah, he was definitely like, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
What did I put my dick in?
Exactly.
Did I catch this? Jorah, try to light me on fire.
Maybe that's how Greyscale, you can get rid of it. Maybe we have to burn it with like dragon's breath.
Yeah,
That's how that's one way to get
that
rid
will
of it.
cure it.
You rub dragon poop on it.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Just a salve.
Mm-hmm.
Bottle that shit.
Yeah, bottle that shit.
I just want to know what it's. I need to like read the books or not read the books or like if there's some kind of like appendices or something that actually like describes what it feels like. Like, is it actually turning to rock or is it just like tough and leathery?
I would think it's tough and leathery.
Yeah, because those guys that were where did
Because they move around.
Yeah, they were able to move.
I guess unless they're like the Thing, Fantastic Four. But
Yeah, just pieces of pebble like come off of them with every like joint move. Yeah,
Yeah, but the people.
Oh, my balls fall off.
Oh, darn.
Oh no, those are just rocks in my thigh.
Never mind.
Right, because it's called Greyscale, but the people that have it completely and went nutso are called the stone men.
Yeah.
So, and it could
Stone
just
men.
be because they look like rocks, but
They're called the stoned men because they just get high all the time.
well, they got nothing else to do around there.
Yeah, no shit.
They're like, oh, people. What's the What the fuck?
We haven't seen people in so long. Give us a hug.
Yeah, do people just live there? Like, and how long do they live? You think they'd be extinct by now, or is it just they get more people by just random people losing their way or something? And
Maybe they live forever.
I think people send them off. Like if somebody contracts it, they get sent off,
Okay.
like lepers.
Yeah. Go away. Go away.
Yo, get out of here.
Go on, get.
Because they were going to send. They mentioned that Shireen's mother wanted to send her away.
Mm-hmm.
And Stannis said no.
Should have.
Stannis said no. My daughter will be here with me until I set her on fire. Father of the year. I take care of my kids.
Yep. Someone should have made water on that fire. That's right.
What?
I thought it was weird. That's what they say.
Oh, that is what she said. I have to make
I
water.
have to go make water.
Yeah.
Hope you guys aren't drinking that water. Unless you call water something different, and then pee is water.
Either that or the Dothraki really
And water's
know how.
pee.
Or she's like really, she has 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom. She's smashing them together. That's what the Dothraki do. You didn't know that?
We got a particle collider.
They make water. All the water on the planet comes from the Dothraki.
Yeah, go make water.
That's brilliant.
Oh, back to Chris Nays and birds. Guess what, Tim? More fucking birds!
More fucking birds. What is the deal with these goddamn birds?
We got a falcon now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
anybody care about that kid either? No.
No, fuck that kid.
God.
I might hate that kid more than Ollie.
What?
Yeah.
Like,
I hate that fucking kid.
he hasn't even done
His
anything.
face is even dumber.
It is. It is. He does have a
It's
dumb face.
horrible.
He's always going to be that toddler that was still getting breastfed.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna like suck on Baelish's tits.
Somebody give me boobies.
That's probably why the Knights of the Vale all wear armor. He's always trying to get to people's tits like, my mom is gone.
We gotta,
Needs tit milk.
we gotta beat him away with a stick.
That's why he likes Baelish so much. Because when people aren't looking, he's like, come here. You know, lifts his robe up, puts it aside. Yeah, they're there. They're there, Lord Robin.
Oh my god.
Oh, this has gotten weird.
He puts on one of those things. He puts on a fake breasts.
It's like, I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty.
It's so wrong.
Please, Lord Baelish.
Can we throw him through the moon door? You're so fucking far away from the moon door. You think moon doors are just lay around?
Oh, yeah, she has a dumb face. Dumb. Oh,
Baelish played that like
can't even shoot a bow. He can't even get to the target.
no, he couldn't.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. He's a dumbass kid who is very distracted by birds. Yeah, something pretty. But yeah, Baelish. I was just like, it was so interesting just how he played it. How he was just like getting called out on. What was it? Giving Sansa to the Boltons, basically.
Yeah.
Is that what it was? And he was, basically making up shit about him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, hey, check this out.
And almost got him killed.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's like, you think you got the power here? I got him on my tit.
Right.
But it seems like he wants to mobilize the Knights of the Vale to join up with Sansa to retake Winterfell. At least that's what he says.
He wants to what?
get the Knights of the Vale to help retake Winterfell.
Oh yeah, and with the fray.
They mentioned the phrase? I must have missed that.
Yeah, they said that's the last thing he said. Like, it's time to get the Knights of the Vale to meet the fray or something like that.
Join the fray. That means go to battle.
Oh, okay.
They did F-R-A-Y, not F-R-E, not the family.
Well, that's fucked up.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I said something. I would have been really weirded out next episode. Or
that's not how you make twins.
Never that one.
That's okay. I've been wrong about things.
Stuff. Moving on.
We called Osha getting killed.
Did we?
Yeah.
I thought somebody said she was going to be alright.
No, I said Rickon's going to be alright. Osha's dead. Osha was definitely going to be killed.
I don't remember what I said. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I didn't expect them to kill Osha this quick, but...
Yeah, I didn't either.
No.
It's like,
I figured at least bang her a few times. But I guess he's smart. He didn't want to take that risk.
Yeah.
He knew, like you said, who helped them escape. So... He couldn't take that risk.
Right.
Theon told me everything. Oh, great. Thanks, Theon.
Yep.
You jerk.
She thought she was going to get a good stabbing, and she got a good stabbing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey, remember this character you haven't seen in 3 seasons? Well,
Let's
she's
kill her
back
off.
for less than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't care. I'm still making royalties off Harry Potter. Which you only see me in 5 minutes of those movies too, but it doesn't matter. The checks come in.
Yep. She did.
She did.
Yep. Kills her and then back to, just peeling apples. Which I don't understand the point of that. Guess he likes filet and everything.
Yeah.
I don't like the skin.
Just bite into it. He does like the skin because after he kills her, he eats a piece of the skin.
Yeah.
Maybe he only likes the skin.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe.
Only eats the skin of fruits. Even bananas.
What a maniac. This guy has to be stopped.
He is a monster.
I mean, listen, everything else was bad, but I mean, it could be forgivable. Eating a banana skin. What a dick.
What a dick.
He sends that nice little love note to John.
I was about to say that. Hey, bastard. Hey, you bastard. Guess what, bastard? Hey, bastard. I got something for you, bastard.
Come see what I got. You like my poetry? He's like, is there supposed to be music to go along with this? Come and see. Come and see. I've got your brother. Come and see.
Yeah, it did seem a little oddly written.
Well, he's a lunatic.
Yeah. And it is odd that he calls him a bastard so much. Just since he's a bastard himself. I know he isn't now.
Yeah, he's legitimatized. I don't know, however you say it.
That's probably why he's saying it, rubbing it in.
He's legit.
He's too legit. What a dick. He does. He writes his notes like he's the Joker in Batman. Because he's psychotic.
It did kind of sound like that. Yeah.
So, fuck him. And he's going to get killed by the end of the season. So that's going to be fun.
You think so? For sure?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's going to be a huge battle. I think
that's going to be, that's going to be
there.
What if he kills John again?
John's going to come back again.
Guess who's back? Back again. John's back. That's what I thought when Baelish came in. I was like, oh yeah, Baelish back. Back again.
So, after the next episode, the season's going to be halfway over.
Yeah.
We've seen Sam all of 3 minutes. We've gone almost nowhere with Arya.
I don't know if that's true. Is that true? Almost nowhere?
Almost nowhere.
I don't think so.
She went blind.
That was at the end of the last season.
Okay.
Yeah, but then she got hit with sticks.
It was
Had a montage, man. She had a freaking montage. A lot
They
happened.
need to fucking montage a lot of these characters if they're wanting their stories to go anywhere.
Need to montage King's boring.
Need to montage Sam. We need to montage Marine.
Yes.
Yes.
Because basically all we want to see at this point is the High Sparrows and fucking Dorn. What's going on with Dorn? Did we forget about those assholes?
And Bronn. What the fuck?
Right.
He just disappeared. Those two sand snakes. Who knows what the fuck happened to them?
Now I'm getting angry.
No one cared about Dorn. There was no previews for Dorn either.
No, there wasn't.
Nope.
There was.
Maybe they'll just drop it. I'd be okay with that. Which we just,
You're not gonna
if we
drop
just
it.
completely ignored it, like never happened.
I mean, I guess they could wait until next season because they have to deal with the Sparrow stuff, and I'm sure the Sparrow stuff is going to go through the whole season.
Ugh. I freaking hope not.
Or maybe it ends with the next episode, or after the episode.
No, I think it will go on for a while for sure. Because I think it's going to be a big.
Well, I figure whatever is going to happen with Marjorie is going to be the catalyst that makes the Sparrows revolt, and then that fight happens.
What happens first? Does Marjorie have to go, like, basically do the streets first, or does Cersei have to go to trial first?
I think they said that Marjorie was going to be making her walk of atonement first,
Okay.
and that's what they're trying to stop.
I wonder if Cersei even gives a shit, or if she just wants to, not go to trial and just get back. I'm sure she did. Yeah, she didn't give a shit.
No, she probably doesn't.
No,
I think
no, she doesn't. Definitely doesn't give a shit about Marjorie.
she doesn't give a shit about Marjorie, but I think she hates the High Sparrow enough.
Well, she's using it as a pawn. That's, just a
Right.
way to, get Lady Olenna in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Just like she did with Lancel.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, do you want your son back? He has a big scar on his head. I don't think anything taking place in this. I guess he could wear a hat.
Give him a helmet, some armor. Maybe we can send him up to the Eyrie and he can breastfeed Lord Robin. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I can't fucking do anything with this guy.
If Tywin was alive, that would have never happened.
That's true.
Yeah.
That would have never came in. It even says that. Yeah. Yep. Kev. Old Uncle Kev says that. It's like, if Tywin was alive, they would have never came in.
I'm Tywin. This is my brother Kevin.
I think he said last season or maybe season before. It was 4.
Yeah.
I've been randomly watching old episodes.
You just pick them out of...
I started watching some of season 4. It's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, to watch again.
That's
Like with Arya and the Hound, and
yeah.
those are some really good scenes.
Yeah, that was a great season. Yeah, it wasn't really until last season where things started slowing down, I think.
Slowed down, but then the last 3 episodes were pretty damn good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
So, but we're gearing up for a lot of battles, and if all the battles happen at once, like just in the last few episodes, I feel like that's they're not what am I trying to say? They're not giving the resolution of these conflicts their due course if they try to cram them all in at the end. So that's why I'm thinking maybe one of them will happen before the other, and I assume it's going to be King's Landing, because I assume the Winterfell battle is going to be the one that everybody wants to see, so that's the one that they're going to put at the end.
Well, what about the Walkers, though? The White Walkers?
Walkers aren't going to happen this season.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't think so.
They'll have... Bran sees them. He knows they're coming south.
I think we'll learn more about them.
Okay.
But yeah, but that battle isn't happening anytime soon.
All right.
At least not this season. Everybody has to get their shit together before they can start fighting White Walkers.
They come south, until they get to the wall, and they're like, "Oh, there's a big fucking wall here. Turn around.
Turn around.
Maybe next year.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe global warming will melt it."
Yeah.
That's their plan. They start making machines. Gotta melt this wall.
Start industry up there.
Yep.
You know the Dothraki know how to make hot water?
Well, they knew how to make water. Now,
Daenerys teaches them how to make hot water.
Right, exactly.
And just they have a keystone pipeline of hot water all the way up to the wall. Melt that thing down. There is a gate in the wall they can walk through.
Maybe they come to the part where there isn't a gate. There's not gates everywhere.
We gotta go around for miles. I would assume the Night King is old enough to know where the doors are.
Maybe he's senile.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Dementia.
What's on my arm? Why am I blue? He's actually one of the Mormonts. That's why he's got such a shitty memory.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he really just wants to get even with the Night's Watch for killing his great-great-grandson.
Sure.
It's a reach. But I've seen more ridiculous theories on it.
Yeah.
Alright, so so what did we see for next episode? We've got
You know what?
Bran doing his
We have
vision
even
quest.
more boring stuff. We didn't even mention the Iron Islands. I hope that fucking goes by fast.
Yeah, nobody gives a
Nobody
shit.
cares.
I don't care at all. Like, we didn't even mention it. So
Yeah, Theon should
I would have forgot if I didn't write it down.
Yeah, Theon should have fucking stayed. Like, get a chance to,
I'm sorry.
get an actual chance to.
Make amends with John, or what?
Well, he doesn't really have to make amends with Jon, but he can still get revenge on Ramsay if he joins the battle at Winterfell.
Yeah.
Because I assume this little King's Moot or whatever isn't going to end with, hey, let's go down and help oust the Boltons.
And we see that on the previews for the next one.
Mm.
So
Yeah, what's her face? Yara.
unfortunately, we have to see more of that. We need just a montage of that.
Even Theon.
I want the throne! Can't have it. Someone else gets it. Moving on.
I don't think it's a montage. I think that's like a synopsis.
It's a Cliff Notes.
And I think they should even like produce it well. Like it should just be a couple of actors like reading like just with their notes.
It's just the surviving cast of Monty Python. Just pretending to be the characters. You got John Cleese as Yara.
That'd be way better. Oh man.
It should be Monty Python and Eddie Izzard. You need that. You need that group. You know what? That's
Either king or death.
That'd be an interesting thing. Like they reboot everything. I wonder if like one day they'll actually try to reboot Monty Python.
I'm sure. Yeah, why wouldn't they? Of course they would. Yep.
Man, that's a depressing thought. That's even more depressing than seeing Osha get stabbed in the throat.
Was that depressing?
It was a bit of a bummer.
I liked her. She was alright.
She was alright, but
Talked to Rickon and
I didn't feel very attached to her.
No.
Well, that's because we haven't seen her in 2 years. We're estranged.
Yeah.
She came back just long enough to get stabbed in the throat.
I mean, she didn't get naked, so kill her.
That's Mike's rules for everybody. Like, you want me to feel bad about Rickon? Tell Rickon to get naked.
Last episode, I was ready for Daenerys to die. But I'm back on board. I'm like, alright, she's okay.
Wow.
Like,
Marjorie better get with it soon. She better walk through those streets.
like
I don't care if she's covered in shit.
storyline. Mike's storyline for Game of Thrones: tits or get the fuck out.
Tits or die.
All right, so Bran's doing his vision quest. There's going to be some king's mooting where Yara says she wants where Yara wants the throne, but she's not going to be able to get it.
Sansa and Baelish, see them together. So I guess Baelish leaves and goes to the wall.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. We'll see.
That guy's a fucking...
Who knows? Who knows?
Maybe there has to be like 10 of him or something. Or he has a jet or something.
He moves.
He could be.
That would be fucking awesome if he turned out to be a faceless man.
Yeah.
Because he moves pretty damn fast, like...
Yeah.
To wherever. We've talked about that before, I think.
Yeah.
How, like, quickly he gets to different places.
Mm-hmm.
He has a secret dragon.
And we'll see. I don't know if if he's like trying to, like, if he feels bad for the situation he put her in.
He would feel bad.
I don't think so.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I feel like he doesn't have a conscience.
No, he doesn't care.
Well, then
he
why
wants everything for himself. Mm-hmm. He wants everything.
Well, what's he gain by helping the Starks retake Winterfell?
He gets to potentially be the Warden of the North.
He wouldn't be the Warden of the North if one of the Starks survive.
What if he married Sansa?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's already fucking basically the head of the Eyrie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, he wants it all.
All right. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I think maybe he. I think he seemed legitimately. What's the word I'm looking for? I think he didn't know what kind of an asshole Ramsay was when he did that whole situation with Sansa marrying him.
I'm sure he knew he was an asshole because his father.
Yeah.
Roose was an asshole, like known to be an asshole. I mean, even that guy called him a cunt. He's a cunt.
Yeah. Well, it's like, how can you? I mean, they don't have a lot of room to talk because the reason everybody's an asshole is because everybody's turning on each other.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, he turned on Rob, so now you're going to turn on him. And we're going to help you turn on him. Because Rob killed our daddy.
So Daenerys is going to turn on Mike. Zing!
She's going to... Mike just spontaneously... There's a big ball of fire that just hit Mike just now.
The fire
fireproof boobs!
Lord, and then what's his name? The kid that sucks on boobs.
Oh, I don't know.
Robert. Robin.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta get those boobs.
He needs some warm milk.
He's gotta take a nap.
Don't need a microwave.
Okay.
Scalding.
We may have gone off the rails.
Jor-El tested on his Greyscale.
No.
Test to see if it's warm.
No.
And it heals it.
Whoa.
I just needed to moisturize.
We figured it out.
Man.
Put that up on the internet.
We are solving all the problems of
Because she's
Westeros.
pregnant with Dario's baby.
Okay.
So she will be milking soon. In about, 8 months or so. Maybe he'll survive that long.
That's long enough for Baelish to show up there.
I don't know.
Alright. That's a good place to wrap it up. I think we've been going on for quite a bit. So, until next week, I'm Tim Pickrell.
I'm Sarah Hedrick.
I'm Mike Dapper.
And now our watch has ended. Until next week.